And it's not even ours to begin with. It's not your money. 10% is not yours. It's the Lord's money. Give it back. Hey y'all, I'm back with another video, but today we're in the car. And I just wanted to come with a brief message. Whatever God promised you, it's not too long from now, okay? It's coming. And how you know it's coming? It's when the test begins to intensify. And I felt this over the last couple of days, and I'm like, I know I'm not the only one going through it right now, y'all. The tests are heightening, okay? They're increasing, okay? They're getting harder than usual. I've been in tests that I've never been in before. I'm like, where does this one come from? Like, what's going on? At my job, I had people cursing me out left, right, and center, and I have to just hush, baby, because I see what's going on. It's a pattern, and I'm so close to my breakthrough that the enemy is trying his hardest. And when I say hardest, y'all, these tests are crazy, okay? I'm like, this is feeling too hard these days, but I want to let you guys know that you're almost there, like so close, okay? So close, y'all. Don't fall for it. Don't step back into the old life. Don't go back to your old ways. Don't go back to nothing that God saved you from. Also, I want to remind you guys to be obedient. And I also want to remind you guys that God is a man of principle. So if he laid out a certain rule, don't expect him to try to override that rule. It's already written. Once it's written and he already said it, that's what it's going to be, okay? Malachi 3 verse 10. We're talking about tithing. Bring ye all the tithes into the storehouse, that there may be meat in mine house. And prove me now. He says, prove me now. That means he says, test me. Give me 10% of all your earnings and test me and see what I do with it. Y'all, there's a lot of times where my earnings are not even earning. Yeah, like the funds are not even funding, baby. And I'm supposed to be tithing from this. It's like, but I do though. Because at the end of the day, it's your obedience. It's your obedience. And he says obedience is better than sacrifice. So when I get the little chinglings, when I used to get back in the day, I'm still going to tithe from my gross. I'm tithing from my gross. And so say, for instance, I made $50 and I tithe my 10%, which is $5. That $45, I'm able to stretch it so far. And I know a lot of people can attest to this as well. I'm able to stretch it out so far, further than the $50 could have went. That $45 brought me through. And how he does it is not like, oh, the $40 is buying the whole world. It's like opportunities arise. Okay, you go in a supermarket, you wanted to get something, it's on sale, 2 for 1, stuff like that. It's just like a store that has never done a sale like that before. You just went into it and now they're doing a 2 for 1 sale. Somebody be like, oh, I just want to bless you with this today. That's how he does it. That's how he works. He tells you, okay, and prove me now herewith, said the Lord of hosts, if I will not open the windows of heaven and pour you out a blessing that there shall not be room enough to receive. The way he stretched my money, bro, I'm telling you, I could never stop tithing. The way he stretches my money, and it's not even ours to begin with. It's not your money. 10% is not yours. It's the Lord's money. Give it back. Ooh. And he told you why. Because remember, I was telling my friend this yesterday too. Remember that when Adam and Eve ate the apple, he cursed he cursed the earth, the land, right? He already did that. That's no taking back. So he found a loophole for his people to live in the world and prosper. So he says, okay, bring me 10% of all your earnings and I will rebuke the devourer on your behalf. He says in Malachi 3 verse 11, and I will rebuke the devourer for your sake, and he shall not destroy the fruits of your ground, neither shall your vine cast her fruit before the time in the field, saith the Lord of hosts, and all nations shall call you blessed. So when you get that funds, any funds that somebody gives to you, they be like, oh, here's a $10. $1 is for the Father. $1 is for the Father. But if they give you and say like, oh, take that $10 here, take this $10 and go buy that bag of chips, then you wouldn't tithe from that. Because it's something, it was given for a purpose. You don't tithe for something that was given for a purpose. So if I say, oh, take this $1,200 and go pay your rent, and then you go tithe from it, and then try to cry to the Father and say, oh, but I tithe. Wisdom. You don't tithe from something that somebody gives you specifically to do something. You tithe from all your earnings, though. Every earnings that you receive, you take 10% and you take it out first. So you take out the curse portion, tithe it to the church. Because y'all like to use excuses to talk about, oh, I give homeless people stuff. That's not the church. He says, bring ye all tithes into the storehouse, that there may be meat in my house, said the Lord of hosts. Bring it into his house. He didn't say give the homeless man. Yes, you can bless them. Of course, we do appreciate that. He says, the least you give unto my people, the poor, that's what you do unto me. But we got to stop making excuses to do what we want to do. He's a God of principle. Follow the rules or don't. But you have to follow them if you want to live in his will. It's not rocket science, y'all. Sometimes we make it harder than it is. It's really not rocket science. He says, don't go over there. Why are we justifying why we want to go over there? We want to live for Christ, but we don't want to tithe. We don't want to forgive. We don't want to love. We'll be like, oh, but we're not killing. We're not stealing. So you're picking and choosing. He's a God of principle. Follow all the rules that he laid out for us. It's imperative that we stay on a straight and narrow path, y'all. This is not the time to fall off. Not now, y'all. Not in the season where it's about to be great for you. The blessings of the Lord, it make it rich and it add no sorrow to it. Neither does toil and increase it, y'all. He's about to open that window, y'all. I'm telling you, I kid you not. I've been feeling it for a good minute now. And I'm like, something's happening. And I tell you, I know because the tests are intensifying. The tests, they're testing. So I know he's coming. It's coming. So this is not the time, y'all, to faint. This is not the time to fall off, y'all. Any other time, but not now. Not when you're this close. Not any other time, but you know what I'm saying. Not when you're this close, y'all. This is a matter of life and death. That enemy is going to fight to the finish. But you have to fight and win. Fight harder than him, y'all. It's the same test. Just clock it. Just clock it, y'all. Go into your room. Spend time with the Father. Pray. Get on your knees, y'all. Cry out to him. Ask him for his help, his mercy, his grace, y'all. He'll give it to you. Whatever you need, ask it for him. Do not turn back to what he saved you from. Do not go back, y'all. There's nothing there for you. Not anymore. I'm telling you guys, please. It's so close. You're so close. I really want us to win, y'all. I want us to win, but y'all, be obedient. Stay obedient. Stay positive. I know it's hard. It's easier said than done, but let's get it done. Let's get it done. Let's ask the Father to just really give us the grace to go through this season, to finish off the season strong, y'all. I love you. God loves you more. Have a blessed day. Stay obedient. Stay positive. Watch your mouth. Okay. Numbers 14:28 tells you, whatever you say in my ears, that he will do to you. And he will do it to you. He's a man of principle. He wrote it. And if you do it, he has to do it because he's not a man that should lie. Watch your mouth. Watch what you say. Proverbs 18:21, death and life is in the power of the tongue. I'll catch you in another video. Feel free to leave in the comments what you want me to talk about. What do you want to hear? Any questions? I'm open. You want to DM me? Hit my Instagram, y'all. I'm here. We're all in this together. Even through the trials and tribulations, I wouldn't want it any other way. I'm going to be honest. Because the world, I wasn't gaining from the world, but I'm gaining with the Father. And at the end of the day, we have to go through something to be elevated. I'm telling you, it's a ladder. You have to climb up the steps. In order to go up, you have to start from the bottom, but you will be elevated. If you faint not, y'all, Galatians 6 verse 9, I'm telling you, stay in the Lord, stay in his presence, y'all. It's going to happen. And when it does, you're going to be glad you stuck through it. Have a blessed day. God loves you. Be obedient. Catch y'all in another video. Bye-bye.